If your tires are wrong, your ride is wrong, period. Today we're breaking down the 5 best motorcycle tires you can buy right now. And don't click away early, because trust me, tire number 1 completely changed the way I felt while riding. Let's count them down from number 5 to number 1. 5. Michelin Road. 6. Look, Michelin has always been a trusted name when it comes to tires. I mean, they've been around forever, and everyone knows the Michelin Man, right? The Road 6 is their sport touring tire, designed to handle both wet and dry conditions really well. When I tested it, I immediately noticed how sure-footed it felt in the rain. I'm talking about confidence even when the asphalt was glossy and slick from a downpour. That's something Michelin really nailed here, the wet grip. Now, as a rider who loves longer trips, I did notice that the tread life is actually pretty solid for a tire of this type. Michelin claims it lasts longer than the Road 5, and while I couldn't push it to its maximum lifespan, obviously, I did sense that it doesn't wear out too quickly, even when you're pushing on twisties and then cruising on highways. Comfort is a big plus as well. Going over rougher roads, the Michelin Road 6 absorbed bumps nicely and kept vibrations down. But here's where I gotta be real. While the wet performance is excellent and the longevity is respectable, the handling and aggressive lean angles didn't wow me compared to others on this list. I felt like the tire took just a little too long to warm up, and in the first 15 to 20 minutes of a spirited ride, I was holding back. Now, once they're warmed, yes, they grip fine, but that hesitation kind of bugged me. 4. Dunlop Roadsmart 4. Now, Dunlop has a huge following, especially in the US, and the Roadsmart 4 is their take on making a long-lasting touring tire without sacrificing grip. On my first ride with these, honestly, the stability was the first thing I noticed. Straight-line cruising, even at higher speeds, they felt planted. They're also surprisingly good when transitioning into corners. Definitely smoother than the average touring tire. The rear tire especially does a great job of balancing traction. It's built with a tread pattern that displaces water efficiently. Riding in rainstorms didn't feel sketchy at all. Another thing I appreciated is the balance between firmness and comfort. They never felt mushy, but at the same time, they weren't harsh on longer rides. If you're clocking in major highway miles, Dunlop did an excellent job engineering these with endurance in mind. Now, let's talk about the downsides, because yeah, the Roadsmart 4 isn't perfect. Number 1. While they handle well for touring, they're not exactly thrilling. You know, that little kick of excitement when you dive aggressively into a corner? It's just not all there. Don't get me wrong, the performance is stable and predictable, but sometimes predictable equals a little boring. And if you're the type who mixes lots of spirited canyon runs with your touring, this tire might feel like it's holding you back a bit. Another small gripe is the weight. These tires feel just slightly heavier, and you can tell that during quick maneuvers. 3. Continental ContiRoadAttack 4. Now this one, wow. This tire surprised me. Continental has always been innovative, and when I first installed the RoadAttack 4s, the break-in period, or should I say, the lack of one, was shocking. These things grip right out of the gate. No sketchy first 50 miles. You put them on, and it feels like they're ready to go immediately, which is rare and honestly really reassuring. On dry pavement, the grip is absolutely impressive. You can push deeper into corners, and the feedback through the bars is super clear. What I loved most is how agile they felt. Quick transitions, light steering input, it all worked so smoothly. Continental designed these with what they call black chili compound tech. And yeah, chemistry aside, the result is great traction without burning through rubber too fast. And let's be real, wet weather performance here is also miles ahead compared to old Continental tires. I had no trouble leaning with confidence on rainy days, and braking distances felt short and secure. Touring riders will appreciate that the tread pattern clears water efficiently while still offering a sport-like handling feel. If you want that balance between fun and function, this tire nails it. Now, I do have to bring up one thing, the noise. On certain surfaces, I noticed just a slight hum, especially around mid-speeds. Not a deal breaker by any means. But if you're really picky about road noise, you might catch yourself noticing it. Other than that though, this tire is basically where sport meets touring in harmony. 2. Metzeler ROADTEC 02. You know, Metzeler doesn't always get the flashy spotlight compared to Michelin or Pirelli, but once you actually ride on these, it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. The ROADTEC 02 is a fantastic sport touring tire that feels almost like a pure sport tire when you're leaned over. The agility here is second to none. Honestly, my bike felt sharper and more playful with these on. Metzeler has done this thing where they tuned the compound to adapt based on temperature and riding style. Cold morning commute? No problem. They warm up quickly. Pushing hard in the afternoon twisties, the grip just sticks and sticks without fading. It's super confidence-inspiring. One of the highlights for me was how predictable it felt when nearing the tire's limit. Instead of snapping out, it gives you that gradual, forgiving feedback so you know exactly what's happening underneath you. Now, endurance, it's not just a race tire. Metzeler claims this tire offers solid mileage, and I believe it. After putting in long highway runs and then switching to curvy back roads, I didn't see abnormal wear. Wet riding? Smooth. Water evacuation is handled well by the tread pattern, and braking in the rain didn't make me wince once. The big kicker with the ROADTEC 02 is that it keeps you smiling. There's joy in the handling. It makes the bike feel alive under you. If I had to nitpick, yeah, they're not the absolute cheapest option, and availability in some tire shops isn't always as easy as, say, Michelin. Pirelli ANGEL GT II. Man, what a tire. The first time I leaned the bike over on these, it was like flipping a switch. The grip, the smooth feedback, the effortless lean angle, it all just clicked. You know how sometimes you feel like a tire makes you a better rider? That's what the ANGEL GT II did for me. Confidence went through the roof. Dry grip is phenomenal. You can chase apexes all day and it just holds. Wet performance. Honestly, I was shocked at how similar it felt to riding dry. The tread design really does an incredible job clearing water. I even tested emergency braking in the rain, and the stability was world-class. With the ANGEL GT II, you don't feel like you're compromising between fun and safety. They give you both. Mileage was another standout surprise. Usually, with this kind of aggressive grip, you'd expect to burn through the tread too quickly, but nope, the longevity was impressive. Pirelli really balanced performance and durability here, and that's why so many riders swear by them. Long tour? No problem. Spirited weekend canyon ride? Also, no problem. Honestly, I found zero real flaws in these tires. If I'm really splitting hairs, sure, they're premium priced, but you're paying for peace of mind, confidence, and performance at the highest level. And for me, that's worth it every time I ride. The ANGEL GT II isn't just a tire. It feels like it extends your bike's abilities, and by extension, your own. It's number one for a reason. Outro. So there you have it, the 5 best motorcycle tires right now. From the dependable Michelin Road 6, the stable touring-focused Dunlop Roadsmart 4, the surprising Continental ContiRoadAttack 4, the playful Metzeler ROADTEC 02, and finally, the unbeatable Pirelli ANGEL GT II. At the end of the day, the best tire is always the one that matches your riding style, whether you're hitting rain-soaked highways, carving mountain corners, or doing long-distance touring. But if you want the tire that put the biggest smile on my face, well, that crown belongs to the Pirelli. So tell me in the comments, which tire are you running on your bike right now? And would you swap after hearing this breakdown? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more gear reviews, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you in the next one.